And it's a
Here we
clash
go.
to
Here we
decide
go.
the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
11.
On third down, Burrow. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Burrow on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive.
Rethink that one.
It's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Barkley. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
They'll try and power it in with Houston. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
I learned that one from Sam the Song.
From 2 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, hell, I forgot who's back there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this
Don't give him no lanes.
Taken in at the 3.
Get down.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate
My
and make
man
him
got
slow his
hurt.
pace and change direction, that's often the end result.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes it.
Oh, Mike, you know you want to drop that thing.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Overthrow.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Man, Tua is not that fast. Come on now. Oh, Lord.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh.
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To a hit, and the ball is out, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside handoff, Henry. And he works it across the 25.
But I don't know how he got to that line, but hey, I'll take it.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Come on, ready? Gotta go.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Up the middle with Barkley. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow will throw. The quick slant caught. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play this season as they add on to their lead.
I think they was going to catch it.
All scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
No, his knee was down on it too.
That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. Take this in the end zone for a Bengal TD. Juszczyk with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Oh.
Right now, they're humming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa rolling to his left. The man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a hard working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Set, ready. Yellow, 1. Set,
they'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Bengals will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Bengal first.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. He finds Hopkins complete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
In motion, Hill.
I don't know if I agree with that Tyreek Hill. Oh, Brian, he's going to mess you up, watch. Oh, get it. Get over there.
That's Waddle on the left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7.
Thought you were going to have Tyreek go across, come back, and got down. One of them little under route. He's going to be gone.
I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today.
Yeah, I was totally for a nice little sip on.
Gets him right to the midfield stripe. On second down, here's Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3.
I'm just trying to tell old buddy Henry to go sit down somewhere.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to pass. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And trying to get it to it's intercepted. Picked off by Jones. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Keep his head on the swivel.
He was looking for Ken Walker that time. And that'll bring up second down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa being chased out to a hit, and the ball is out. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there. They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully out to the Super Bowl.
That's the first time I've seen a double celebration on this game.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again.
Yeah, Tua's tool for the Cam Newton just then.
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, no. Hey, thank God for that kicker.
Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that? People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And
now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 28 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. extra point by McPherson.
Dion said, I need that one.
Grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
That was the fullback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. That's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Cook able to escape. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Pierce now up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Steps away to him, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Fields now to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but
man, come on, dog.
Crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Following the fumble recovery, Fields buying time to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
He said he want that contact like he Ohio State.
Hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error,
you can't take the easy way out, man.
That's been representative of their entire game.
Ooh.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go play action with Hurts. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Out to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
Seems like he just had an arm spasm.
Fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Off play action, Fields steps away. This will be caught. It's
damn, 13.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone.
I need Cook to put one on the carpet.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Cook. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Fields. This one goes underneath to Walker, and he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure he was in there.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Damian Pierce. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he got offside.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. First down out now following the touchdown to kick.
Oh, Christ.
Down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to hit me in about 2 weeks.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Yeah, he stood there. He ain't want it.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step
He said, oh, that's Jamar Chase.
shot at
Yeah,
the big
I'm going
game.
to let him score one time.
Big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one
That's the one with him. Computer control.
that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback.
Oh, pump fake? Yeah, tell me about it. Especially playing big.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll be inside the red zone.
And I said I needed Cook to put one on the ground.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
Woo! Out of bounds. Let's go. Woo!
From red zone to red zone.
I should have dove.
It's amazing how fast things can turn around, isn't it? I mean, it looks like one team's driving, got everything taken care of. All of a sudden, the ball's on the ground.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals Bengals are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I thought he was gone.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4
I'm going to reset that with a pinky and grab his jersey.
So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, come here.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, wait
Just
a
2
minute
minutes
now.
remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On play action. Fields.
Come on, Queen.
Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On second down, Cook. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
I was trying to knock his brains out.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Backed up now from their own 4 as they come up.
I know what, it ain't often that I get to go to the Super Bowl when it comes to the AFC. Damn it. I ain't gonna say nothing. NFC.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Key parts.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yes, sir.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
We out.